Did you know that 75% of job applications are rejected before they ever reach a human eye? It's a startling truth, but it underscores the importance of having an outstanding resume. In today's digital age, applicant tracking systems, or ATS for short, play a significant role in the job application process. These systems weed out resumes that don't meet certain criteria, making the path to your dream job even more competitive. So how do you ensure your resume is part of the 25% that makes it past the initial screening? The first critical step in creating a standout resume involves a thorough understanding of the job description. Why is this so crucial, you might ask? Well, the job description serves as a roadmap, a guide that details the journey you'll embark on with your potential employer. It provides a clear snapshot of the skills, qualifications, and experience that the company is looking for in a candidate. So how do we dissect this guide to our advantage? Firstly, consider the job description as a puzzle. Each piece, whether it's a required skill, a desired qualification, or an area of experience, fits together to form the ideal candidate. Your task is to match as many of these pieces as possible with your own skills, qualifications, and experiences. Now pay attention to the language used in the job description. You'll notice certain keywords and phrases that recur, almost like a leitmotif in a symphony. These are the core competencies and skills that the employer values the most. For instance, if project management or team leadership appears multiple times, you know these are key areas of focus. Don't just skim over these words, absorb them, understand them, and make them a part of your application narrative. They are your secret weapon in resonating with the employer. If the job description emphasizes innovation, highlight your creative thinking. If collaboration is the buzzword, showcase your team experiences. It's also important to understand the tone and culture the job description reflects. Is the language formal or casual? Does the company value a go-getter attitude or a more measured, thoughtful approach? These insights can help you align your application to the company's culture, making you a better fit in the eyes of the recruiter. Remember, understanding the job description isn't about parroting back the same phrases. It's about presenting your skills and experiences in a way that aligns with what the employer is looking for. Now that you've understood the job description, it's time to craft your resume accordingly. A generic resume won't cut it in today's competitive job market. This might sound harsh, but it's the reality. With the number of applicants vying for the same job, standing out is crucial. And that's where tailoring your resume comes in. Tailoring your resume is not about being deceptive or manipulative. It's about understanding what the job requires and showcasing how you fit into that picture. It's about highlighting the skills, experiences, and accomplishments that align with the job description. Now you might be wondering, how do I tailor my resume? Well, it starts with a deep understanding of the job description. If you remember from our previous scene, we discussed how to dissect a job description to identify keywords and phrases. These keywords and phrases are your golden ticket to a tailored resume. Incorporating these keywords into your resume is not about simply copy-pasting them. Instead, it's about strategically placing them where they make the most sense. For instance, if the job description emphasizes project management skills, don't just say you have project management skills. Instead, provide examples of projects you've managed and the results you achieved. Remember, the goal is not to trick the employer into thinking you're a perfect fit. It's about being honest, but strategic. It's about highlighting what you bring to the table and how that aligns with what the job requires. This strategy is not about creating a completely different resume for each job. It's about tweaking and adjusting your resume to align with the job description. It's about making the employer see that you're not just a good fit, but the perfect fit. The process might seem time-consuming, but think about it this way. Would you rather send out 100 generic resumes and get no responses, or send out 10 tailored resumes and get 5 responses? The answer is clear. So don't underestimate the power of a tailored resume. It can make all the difference in your job search. It can be the one thing that gets your resume from the maybe pile to the definitely pile. A tailored resume shows employers that you're a perfect match for the job, so get out there and start tailoring. It's not just about what you've done, but how well you've done it. That's the mantra to follow when it comes to highlighting skills and achievements on your resume. It's easy to list down tasks and responsibilities from previous roles, but what truly stands out to recruiters are the accomplishments, the tangible results you've achieved. So, how do you focus on accomplishments rather than duties? Well, it's about shifting your perspective. Instead of writing managed a team of 5, consider stating led a team of 5 and increased productivity by 20% in 6 months. Do you see the difference? The latter not only describes your role, but also demonstrates the impact you had. Now, let's talk about quantifying achievements. Quantification provides a concrete, tangible demonstration of your capabilities. It's one thing to say you're great at sales, but it's another to say you exceeded sales targets by 35% or brought in $500,000 in revenue in the first quarter. Numbers speak volumes, so whenever possible, quantify your achievements. Action verbs are another key element in this equation. They're dynamic, they're engaging, and they can transform a mundane task into an exciting achievement. Instead of saying I was responsible for launching a new product, use action verbs like spearheaded the launch of a new product. It's more impactful and shows you as a proactive professional. Remember, your resume is not a laundry list of tasks you've performed. It's a showcase of what you're capable of. It's a snapshot of your professional journey, painted with the vibrant colors of your achievements and skills. So go ahead. Highlight that project you completed 3 weeks ahead of schedule. Showcase that innovative solution you developed that saved the company thousands. Don't be shy about that award you won for exceptional customer service. These are the things that make you unique, that make you more than just another applicant. Remember, your resume should tell a compelling story of your professional journey. Make sure that story is one worth telling. A polished resume is a reflection of your professionalism. It's a statement of your dedication to detail, accuracy, and the seriousness with which you approach your career. One of the final yet crucial steps in crafting that perfect resume is proofreading and formatting. Now imagine you're an employer. You've got a stack of resumes on your desk, and you pick one up that's filled with grammatical errors and inconsistencies. How likely are you to consider that candidate? Not very, right? Proofreading is not just about checking for spelling mistakes or punctuation errors. It's about ensuring consistency in your use of tenses, capitalization, and bullet points. It's about making sure your dates line up and your job descriptions make sense. Think of it as your final quality check before your resume goes out into the world. But proofreading is only half the battle. The other half is formatting. In today's digital age, many companies use applicant tracking systems, or ATS, to screen resumes. These systems favor resumes that are clean, easy to read, and keyword-rich. So forget about fancy fonts or intricate designs. Stick to a simple ATS-friendly format. Use standard fonts like Arial or Times New Roman, and keep the font size between 10 and 12 points. Make sure your margins are consistent, and use bullet points to break up large chunks of text. Now let's talk about the professional summary or objective statement. This is your chance to capture the employer's attention right off the bat. It's a brief 2 to 3 sentence statement at the top of your resume that gives an overview of your qualifications and career goals. Make it compelling, make it concise, and most importantly, make it relevant to the job you're applying for. Remember, your resume is your first impression. It's your chance to show the employer that you're the right fit for the job. So, take the time to proofread and format your resume. It might just be the difference between getting that interview call or getting lost in the pile. A well-proofread and formatted resume leaves a lasting impression on the employer. Creating a standout resume doesn't have to be a daunting task. Remember, it all starts with understanding the job description. Next, tailor your resume to match, highlighting relevant skills and achievements. Don't forget, the devil is in the details. Proofreading and formatting are crucial. Each step is a piece of the puzzle, and when put together, they form a compelling picture of you as a candidate. With these steps, you're well on your way to getting your resume shortlisted.